All right. Make sure one more is here. Finally back in Tennessee. Nice. All right. Good, good. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Great to see you. Hey, give us a wave or throw a five in the chat if you can see us all right. We're going to go through a post PXP recap. And whether you were there or not there, I don't know about you, but I was there, but I need a recap because there was so much that happened and so much news and so much to celebrate, so much cool things. So we want to recap some of the most important things today with you guys, put into strategy, and more importantly, talk about where do we go from here? How do you maximize your business? How do you boost your checks and your titles and everything? And how do you, Danielle Singh, we have a cool title for the campaign. What is the campaign that we're doing right now?
Hey, yes, we're gonna do surf the tidal wave all the way to Maui. So, yes. So excited about this challenge and who's excited? Like who wants to go to Maui?
100%. Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks,
so
Danielle.
be super excited. And with the new trackers, like that's what I'm really excited about. These new trip trackers that we have. So I know you're gonna go, but
We will
so
definitely go through that. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Speaking of Maui, I think it's important to have really on your vision board these things. So let's take a look at this. They just gave us the video actually. So I want to make sure that we can see this. And let me show you if I can get this into a big screen. And let's see this Maui trip. Okay. For some reason, I can't full screen this, but that's okay. Let's play this and we can re-experience Maui. Let me know if you can hear this. Put that on the vision board because it's coming to reality. I was just on with our leaders right before this, and one of our big obsessions this year is to help all of y'all win this trip. If you're coming on this trip with us, put a one in the comments below. Like, this is big. We'll talk about how you do it and everything. In fact, we had from our own team Vanessa Fielden win the lucky draw, and she's already qualified for that trip, right? Like, how awesome is that? Coming all the way from Bali to make it here. I think she's probably traveling back because that's a very, very long flight. So, we love to walk through a couple of things together. So, first, let's do a little bit of a roll call here. There's going to be two types of people that are in this call today. One is you went to PXP, one is you didn't. Okay. Or maybe we'll describe it as one, you're fired up and you're so excited you went. The other, you're feeling a little bit of FOMO, which is totally fine. We're going to be there all next year together. But just put it in the chat. If you went to PXP, put a 10 in the comments. If you didn't go to PXP, put a 5 in the comments, which is fine, right? So every year is going to be different. Awesome. All right. Very, very cool. All right. We got around 80-90% went that are in this call. And around, it's okay. I know 5 with a crying face. Every year is different, right? Last year, Becky couldn't go because she just gave birth. So, so next year, though, who here for sure is going to Orlando, Florida. We're beginning with the end in mind. Disneyland, grab it now. Leaders take action now. I know, just get it while it's hot. Don't lag, just get it. Go to PXP. I think it's pxp26.com or something. But you have your tickets, Ann. Come on, if you already have your tickets, put that in the chat. Danielle has her tickets. Let's go. We're going to be very driving this. We've already set a target, guys. We had an amazing last event, and I'm going to have a couple of you share on some of your feedback from this event specifically. But if you were like new, if you went to this event and you were really, really fired up, something clicked for you, like hit that raise hand button on the Zoom. I'd love to hear from a couple of you guys on your feedback from PXP, or if any of our leaders have people you want to recommend that you feel can be great, like throw their name in the chat. We'll have them. But we had an incredible one. And with that, there's Vanessa. I'll bring you up for sure in just a bit, our winner for the challenge, you know? So one feedback that we had is we did have an incredible party. And this is already out in the chat rooms and everything, but we just celebrated in style the red and white party. And this was awesome seeing you all there. Don't we look good? Like, I have to say, maybe I'm biased, but we have a really good looking team. Like, really, you're all good looking, you know? Like, I mean, look at this. You know what I love about us? We're so diverse. Did you notice that? Like, seriously, all ages, all races, all everything, but we just love each other. And it's like the most beautiful thing that's in the world, you know? So that was amazing. We did get some feedback too. We did take a really cool shot on the stage as well, too. We did hear, we took some reflection that it was so crammed on stage that unfortunately not everyone could see the camera while they were in the shot. So next year, we're going to be 1,000 people. That's our mission. Like, we're already thinking. In my mind, just to let you guys know, we're going to have 1,000 people in Orlando, and we're going to have 100 plus senior officers by next year. That's the mission. That's the goal. And I want to make sure everybody here can be one of those. Who here would love to be at a 6-figure plus income by next year at PXP, right? Like, so we're imagining that. So if we're going to do that, that means that we were literally just talking with the leadership. We're going to need a drone. Like, we're gonna need some epic shots. So these are all gonna happen for sure, but be a part of it, right? So I want to hear from a couple. So Vanessa is up first. Vanessa came all the way from Bali. Where are you in the airport right now? Like, where are you?
Yes. Hi, James. I am at the airport. I'm heading to Vegas to go and spend some time with a girlfriend who's also one of my brand partners. So hopefully we're going to do some things.
Nice. Vanessa, first
Mm.
question. How does it feel to win a trip to Hawaii?
I'm getting emotional again. It was for me to come here. I know it costs a lot for everyone, and I know it's all relative. We all have our budgets and we all have our things. It costs a lot of money to come here. Okay. So I have to come with we all have to, but my attitude has to be that this has to be worth every penny, every cent, every dollar. And I also have to have the attitude that I have to 10x everything that I get from this environment. I have to put in to make up. So I have to earn this money. I have to be paying for it. So, you just went Hawaii and you go, well, hello, everything's now cream on top. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those that make the investment, you get it pays off for sure. It's always worth it. The ones you
Mm,
think you can't or shouldn't go to, especially on a financial status, it always pays off. So congratulations.
yeah.
It's amazing. So
Thank you. Thank you.
what was your what was your there's so much at PXP, but if you had like a minute or two, what's a major takeaway or an impact from this
Um,
PXP for you?
okay. I've been to many conferences in my time in this industry in 22 years. The exceptional feeling that I got from here was A, community, B, stability, passion, um, everything that I got from here leaves me walking away with 10x more confidence than when I came. So I signed up 2 brand partners over the 3 days as well, which is exciting. So already, winning. But you come away with a confidence. And, when you're talking about this company, you have to know that you know that you know that this is a company that you want to partner with and that's going to my plan, I've been talking with Danielle today. We were saying, we want to work this baby hard for the next 5 years so that we have a retirement plan that sees us, I mean, obviously living comfortably, even leading up to that. But, we're thinking retirement plans. And I can talk with confidence today to someone who was 5 years older than me. I'm 58. She was 63. I can talk with confidence and say to her, this is the company to link arms with to set us up for life. That's how I felt.
So good. Certainty. That's a big thing
Yes.
right there. Vanessa, well done.
Mm.
Congratulations. Let's go.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And by the way, a couple things that Vanessa brought up is we do have, in terms of how do you run out of a PXP, goals are important, right? Inspiration doesn't last long. But if you translate
Right.
inspiration into an action plan like Vanessa's already done, then that's what will change the game. If your actions don't change after an event like this, nothing's going to change. But this is one of the cool things. And Vanessa, I know you're not in the market for this is a North America thing. However, I will say I will vouch for you and see how we can figure something out. And if not, Cindy just said you bought 2 PXP 26 tickets. Come on, let's go. Who here wants one of these limited edition cool Nike hoodies from Partner Co? They're comfy. They're nice. They actually make merch you want to rock. I've been wearing this literally ever since I got it this weekend. It's so nice. It's so comfy. It's snuggly. And it's cool. And ask buying questions like Partner Code. They got their gear down. You can win this. You want no knee shoes, Kelly says. I love that. So remember, everyone right now is already, and our Aussies too. I know it's tough. If you're an Aussie and you're like, I want to win something like that, message me. Let's see what we can do. But regardless, even if we can't, I'd run for it anyway. So what is it? There's a full throttle enrollment challenge. Did anyone check your back office today and notice something different with a tracker? Dory did. Okay. So when you log in, I love that corporate's doing this. They're really listening to us. So check it out. This is tip number one. Obsess about this. They have what's called this enrollment tracker, full throttle tracker. And remember, the way to earn one of these hoodies is we have until October 10th. Okay. Put October 10th in the chats if you're with us. October 10th. We have until then to personally sponsor 4 partners or customers that have 200 points each. The moment you do that, you earn one of these hoodies. These are limited. They're never going to have them again. Like, you will be able to walk around for the rest of your career and people are going to be like, and Maki, that hoodie's so cool. Eric Minter, where'd you get that from? How'd you do it? Like, well, you can't get it. Oh, man. So grab that. If you want to do more, remember, they're also throwing cash. If you enroll 8 people at 200 points minimum by October 10th, you will then get the hoodie plus $250 cash. And if you want to go all out, then enroll 12 people this month by October 10th, and you will earn the hoodie plus $500 cash. My challenge is everybody minimum, let's all rock the hoodies. Okay. But some of us, you're in that space right now where you're like, I just want to go crush it. I just want to explode. My goals can't wait. And I could also use an extra $500 cash too. Who here wouldn't mind an extra $500 in your pocket? Give me a wave, right? Like 12. That would be the mission. And it's going to run really, really fast. And there will be people. So the start date was the 12th of September. So basically this Saturday. Maybe that's 13th, right? So this last Saturday. So you do that, and then you're going to be good to go. All right. So keep that in mind. Look in your back office, and it's really, really simple, but it's going to run by really fast. But let's make sure that we all win these things together. All right. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to go over to Eric and then Ann, and then there's some recommendations. We'd love to have this. And Mr. Eric Minter, how are you, my man?
I am fabulous. My heart is overflowing. I don't even know where to begin. I think the word for Partner Co is just epic, just superior. The quality, everything there, no corners cut, everything is just superior. The rooms, the food, the people, the buildings, everything was just immaculate. We know the love and compassion that we all have on this call, but when you can hug Bonnie Marshall and her tell you how much she appreciates you, or when you can meet Tammy Parrott, or when you can see Danielle, it's so tangible, it's so real. Getting to these events is it's more. I mean, these IPAs are powerful, but when you can hug Mama Sandy, it's just a different vibe, you guys. You have never had a good time until you see the prayer warriors out there cutting the rug at Gillies, and Joanne Hewitt cutting the rug out at Huey's. I mean, we just had an absolute ball. So from the very beginning, we know it's giddy up to Dallas. Whoever thought that Darren Zobrist and John Wadsworth would come in the middle of this Coliseum on quarter horses? I mean, it was as just epic. It's the only word for it. And then to see the drum corps come out and the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders come out. I mean, it was top notch all the way. I guess a couple of things that I drew personally was it was really cool that we got to go on the stage and do the boots on the ground center stage for Partner Co. That was awesome. And then actually got called on the stage, or actually volunteered to go on the stage and got to dance center stage at Gillies. That was awesome. But from a business standpoint, there's one post that I made, and I didn't even realize it, but it was so funny. Did anybody happen to see the post that I made where I'm whispering in Shelly's ear, and it said that calm assurance, you know that your flag's planted in good ground or something? We were sitting in that breakout class, and you see the different corporate photographers and cameramen around. Anyway, I'm sitting there. Anyway, I just did what a husband and wife would do. I said, "Smile, they're filming us." And that's what I was whispering in her ear in that photograph. Well, those two pictures, I've gotten so many hits off that, and people are telling me you can see the passion, you can see the love for the company, you can see love for family, you can see the energy just coming out of all of our posts. So Mary is a new rep that she signed up a few months ago. Yes, that's it. And I'm telling her, I said, "Smile, they're filming us." And anyway, we looked back at it and got kind of tickled about it. But just that calm assurance, knowing that you're in a solid company with solid products, solid results, and solid dreams becoming solid realities. I mean, it is a proven system. So I guess the takeaway that I got, my passion for this has been the results of the products. I love the products. I love the way I feel. Losing 66 pounds, it has changed my life. So someone that's looking at it from a business standpoint is going to come looking at this completely different. But when I sat there, and because I got to be a super fan, I'm sitting on the first and second row. I'm seeing nose hair of these people. Okay, what's a trip is that you think you feel the energy in the back of the room. It is on fire. You can see the energy. You can see their pants leg shaking because they're nervous too. They're leaders just like all of us that are developing. And just to see them step in, and it empowers them, and you see them walk away with just a sense of accomplishment and purpose. I got to walk the stage as a new senior vice president. That was awesome. It's just like the company praises its people, loves its people, nurtures their people, and helps support them to reach their goals. I mean, it is the most selfless company that I've ever seen.
Beautiful, beautiful share. Talking about super fans, though, Sunny Yang, I want to bring you up here too, because I know you got your jacket on, and I also see Janine and Rick; they have their jackets on. I mean, talk about high quality. Sunny, Janine, can you guys share this like super fan jacket you guys got? Do you mind, like, I don't know, turn it around and kind of see this, guys? I mean, look at this. Sunny, it's so good on Sunny, he disappeared. There he is. Partner code. Look at that back on Janine. Wow. Wow, man, gosh, that's cool. Who here would love to have some of that cool merch, right? So how do you become a super fan? Because they're going to have this every single event. It's actually by recommendation, and we recommend. The way we recommend is we see who has been showing up consistently to the calls, who's leaning in, who's fired up all the time, who's like engaged, right? Super fans are super fans. They are like, they can bring the energy in and they're doing cool things in their business and they're representing, because you being a super fan means there's only so many spaces. Right? I'd love to nominate as many as possible, right? But it means that you're a representation of the culture. So you're plugging in, you're showing up, you have your cameras on. I mean, Eric Minter himself, he's leading our prayer warrior team. If you know, we have our Monday through Friday morning calls in the States called IPA calls. So Eric volunteered and he's leading that group and adding so much value all the time. And speaking of IPAs, we are going to be kicking them off again, rebooting them. We took some time because of PXP, but tomorrow we're going to start it up all over again. Same time, 7 a.m. Pacific, and we're going to be surfing the tidal wave all the way to Maui together. And we're going to have a lot of voices on there. Eric Minter is going to be leading tomorrow's IPA call. So it's going to be super fun and super exciting. So definitely plug in if you want to really be at the heartbeat of this culture and grow your business, learn live tactics and strategies and how people are crushing it. I want to ask Vanessa on the IPA call, how'd you enroll 2 people while you were sitting in PXP? Does anyone else want to know what you did? Like, I'm like, that was crazy. That's awesome. So we'll get those there. All right. So Eric, thanks for that share. Congrats and everything. So good. All right. Miss Ann Maki.
Hello.
Take away.
I've got my husband here, Craig,
Oh
with
my
me.
gosh. It was so
Him in the
fun
background. He's got
meeting
his partner
Craig.
co shirt on. Do you see it?
40, remind me, I think it's 43 years you guys have been married, or what was
We
it?
have been married 42, but we've known each other 44. So time just goes by so quickly. Yeah. Hi,
Wow.
Jody. Jody, I found her phone in the bathroom and I gave it back to her, and we're best friends now.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so I've got the sun shining on my face. I've got these orange spots. Anyway, I wanted to just share what I take away from PXP. First of all, I love that my husband came. He's always been so supportive. But he caught the vision at PXP, and he said to me, basically, in a nutshell, I think I kind of want to do this, right? And that's coming from, a negative. In the beginning, we've been in so many different companies that haven't worked.
Keep it real. Craig,
you know,
how'd you feel? How'd you feel before? You could be raw here.
How did you feel before?
Well, I knew it was a good company. I knew it was a winning company. But I mean, I believe this now, like right down, I'm going to steal from Darren Zobrist, but who better to steal from? I feel it right down in my soul. I mean, it was like, I've been praying for something different. I've been praying for something to do that I can have an impact with. And that's what hit me more than anything. It was like, man, the impact this company, the impact we can have on people. It just got me choked up on multiple occasions, which doesn't happen all the time. So it's, I'm just, what can I say? I'm all in now.
Yeah.
We got to do this.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And we're excited. We're excited. So anyway, I'm really excited about the Tim Sales presentations to help us all realize, I mean, we've been propagandized to think network marketing is all a scam and it's a pyramid and all that junk. And he laid it out so clearly about the beauty of what this industry is. And it's the only way average everyday people can pick and choose their lifestyle, and their income because of this industry. And I came away even more proud of the industry and even more proud of PartnerCo as he compared us to other companies. Our compensation plan pays out 51%. Other companies maybe have some tricks in their compensation plan that kind of cap your income, where we don't. And I just love the potential that's here in PartnerCo. And that, as Craig said about the soul of the company, boy, that just really, truly hit me, because you do feel the soul of the company and the owners. Darren and John are salt of the earth people. They want everyone to win. We all need to be making 6 figures and more, and they're making it easier for us to do that by everything they provide for us. It was just tremendous. I love that they have their 100-year vision for this company. It's not going to be a fly-by-night, come and go company. It's here to stay. And I just love in general that here in Partner Co, everyone's a winner. Everyone's part of the family. Every new person that just walked into the company gets a big loving hug and support, just as the people who've been working it for a couple of years. I mean, we welcome everyone from every walk of life and are cheering each other on because we are going to make this company like no other. And it's exciting to be a part of it. So I'm so glad he came with me. Yay. Now I have a teammate in my house with me, and he's also a brand partner now. But anyway,
Nice.
She's still the superstar.
and
I know my place.
and I love, I've got 2 people on the team that are on the call right now, and I'm so proud to have people on my team, and I want them to win. I'm ready to help. So
Love it. Come on. The Mockies are on fire. I love it. I love it. Eric, did you have something you want to piggyback on their comment with?
Yes, actually, she was talking about Tim's sales, and I meant to say this earlier because it was so powerful to me, but it was so simple. He said, you can either do this business with drama or without.
Absolutely.
It's a mindset. You choose yay or nay. And it's so much easier without the drama. Just do the do. Just do the do. And the business is going to come.
Put these words in the chat, guys. No drama.
no drama.
Amen to that. Yes. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, Craig. So love that. Speaking of which, stay tuned. Corporate, they're just high class. They're premium. They're next level. If you're like, man, I would have loved to recapture some of the parts and relook at it. They recorded the whole thing and they're cutting up and they are cleaning up and going through compliance, all the main stage sections. So they're actually going to make them available at some point in the near future. So we can actually review these things and amazing, Can we also give all of our amazing teammates that had stage segments as well? Did they not rock it? Like they did incredible, right? Danielle Singh and Kelly Smith and Pam Middleton and I'm gonna Dean and Amelia Harper and Winter Baker and I hope I'm not missing anyone. But like you all just did so incredible. Yeah, Pam, like they represented, they were just stellar. And we want more and more of you to flood this stage. All right. Sunny Yang, and then I think we have a couple more, and then we'll go into some announcements. Mr. Sunny.
So for this year's PXP, I felt like I think the theme for me or the word choice for me is manifesting and consistency, because like last year PSP I went to there by myself and then I have no team, and then I remember I was telling you that I wanted to bring a brand partner to me next year for the PXP. So that has been like I just been manifesting that the whole entire year, and then I wasn't really thinking about all the other stuff that was happening. So it just kind of fell into laps. And then for this year now, I was able to bring that brand partner, which is Mike. And then I happened to, I guess, make both of us walk the stage together. And that was like the first time in my line of work in this network marketing, starting at age 19. I never thought that I would like walk the stage, let alone bringing like a friend, a brand partner along with me. So I felt that this year is like, I did a lot to achieve where I'm at right now. And then opening up. And then now people knows me as the dancing did. So everybody in the lobby, they're like, I saw you dancing at the dance floor. Like, oh, you did? Oops. So I see the reputation going around now. So I'm just like, I guess it's slowly, naturally coming out as a social butterfly now. So what is it? Julie Park says something about, I forget what her quote was, but she said something about, I'm not sure what is it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. What I got from this year's PXP. So yeah.
Huge tip already. What are you manifesting? What are you obsessed about? Are you already beginning with the end in mind? Here's a couple things I'd submit. Sunny, so proud of you, man. I mean, Sunny on this call literally is the person that's known me the longest, like even before Becky. So we're like brothers, So next year, here's some things that I think about. Well, who here for sure is going to be on stage next year yourself, like for something, You're gonna be on stage for something, right? For sure. But I love you took it a step further, Sonny. They said, who from my team is gonna be on stage? Those are massive. So I think, what title am I gonna be? And then how many people am I gonna bring? These are two things that I think about, and I start obsessing about the next year, right? So we want to go another couple titles ourselves. We want to bring 1,000 people from the entire organization. Like I already think these things. Sonny, you already declared some things for next year. What are you manifesting this next year?
I am bringing 10 people next year.
Come on.
And senior officer.
Come on. Let's go. You heard it today, guys. Mr. Sonny Yang. And I see them in the chat as well, too. Congratulations on that. Kathy Buchanan, I know you said you couldn't put your hand up, but would love to hear from you, Miss Kathy.
Thank you. Hey, so this is going to be something nobody else saw, but I want to just share the power and the heart of our corporate, our leaders, our owners. I was blessed to go to Punta Cana. And when I was at Punta Cana, I was there were several of us that went to breakfast with Darren and his wife, Kristen, and his son, Decker. And it was wonderful. And so fast forward to PXP, and after the officer club trainings, we had lunch, and Darren walked by, and I just went over and just told him, that was so powerful to sit down with you. And he was just so nonchalant. And he went into this story, and you guys, this is a gentleman that has the 15-year-old van because he doesn't want to let go of the van that his son was, born or, raised. But you guys, Decker, is he not the most adorable kid ever?
Mm.
He doesn't have a cell phone. And Darren was saying, Decker doesn't have a cell phone. That's a conversation every day. And he said, this is so darn cute. Darren said, his friends call me or Kristen and say, hey, Decker's dad, can Decker come play with us? I mean, you guys, this is who our founder is, our owner. Just humble, loving. He knows he needs to, but that kid is everywhere with them, wants to be a CEO. To me, I left PXP. I loved everything. I missed a bunch because I came home to see my granddaughter cheer in the football game Friday night and her first ever soccer game Saturday morning. I didn't go across the stage as officer, but that would have been for a moment. And I have memories with my granddaughter that will last forever. But so I missed a lot of you guys, but the whole thing was I left it's the heart. It's the heart. And from someone who lives from the heart, I just want to encourage you all, just look at who we have. And John and I saw Decker and John's kids in the hallway, Cindy and Tress, and I talked to them. They're just so relatable. That's who we have at the very top. And we're in really good hands because we have the best of the best. So
big. I love that, Kathy. I mean, ultimately, you become who you hang around. And it's not, there's a lot of companies in the world to partner with, especially in our profession. And there's a lot of great CEOs. There's a lot of great owners, a lot of successful owners, but it's very rare. I think success and legacy is your family, and you cannot fake kids, right? Kids will keep it real. And I think we were all just mind blown by how exceptional, brilliant, fun, good-hearted people that the children were. You're like, if that's who my founders are and their families, like how amazing for all of us. So if they treat their kids like that, imagine how they treat all of us. So Kathy, thanks for that. That's a powerful perspective. So love it. Oh man. All right. Yeah, we are absolutely are lucky. Diane, and then we'll go through some announcements here. Diane, hello. You went to the gala. She's on our wellness council. You're dancing on stage in the fashion show, rocking it, and all types of things. What was the takeaway from you?
Well, out of 4 days, it was just so much going on, but I really loved everything. And I just loved Darren and John and the family. And Decker, he's a lot of fun. He's a hoot. I mean, we took a picture. I will post it. We went back to back because I was telling him, I said, man, you have really grown in a year. You're so tall. So we took a picture back to back to show that he was taller than I am, Everybody's taller than I am. But I just had such a wonderful time, all the nuggets, especially Todd rolling about if you're not posting, you're an idiot. That was, I think that will be forever a saying from him. But I really love when we talk about blurred lines. I really love that because I did have my new brand partner. She showed up for PXP, and I was so happy that she did because I knew she was going to really get the fire, and she did. I took her around and introduced her to the leaders, and also I walked around and I looked and I saw that she was talking to Susan Franks. And I said to her, I said, you don't know who you're talking to right now, you know? So it was just wonderful to introduce her to Christy and to Kim Gray, all these people and they all took time to say something to her. And I love this company for that. You know, they told, don't quit, hang in there, you can do it. And it was just amazing seeing how the top leaders talked to her and spent time. And I love the girls. We stayed in the house with, with Tammy and a lot of the girls, and they just embraced her with love. And they said, yes, she'll do well here, you know. So I'm just really thankful that for this company. I feel at home. I know things will get better. You know, I loved all the speakers, and I think we definitely represented the warrior movement. We represented it the heck out of PXP because I looked on the stage and I'm like, look, that's all of us up there on stage. And how cool was that? So I'm very thankful to everybody, to you and Becky, and to everybody. You know, I just love this group. I get so filled and tearful, you know, which I'm trying not to do right now, but it was just awesome. And I know Amatullah, you will do well. Amatullah, aka Lala, you will do well because you have all of us in your corner and you will skyrocket. So I just want to say that. I just love everybody and I love this company. And I thank you and Becky for everything and for dinner. For Becky, sitting there, we're having a one-on-one with Becky. So, you know, pulling things from her and just listening to things that Becky had to say. So thank you, Becky. Love you much.
Diane, you are a class act. You are on everyone's vision board, 74 years young somehow. And now you got Everglow. You're going to be like a little teenage girl now, you know? So
Exactly.
congratulations.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Diane. Absolutely. Last comment from Vanessa, and then we'll have a couple of pieces here. Vanessa.
Sorry, I wanted to add, everyone take photos. I'm passionate about anti-aging. This product is going to blow you out of the water. And I already have a testimony. So I told you, James, I was sculling Everglow ever since I got it on Friday. I've literally, and I know this is over the top, and I don't care. I've gone through an entire tub this weekend since till tonight, right? Now, but here's the thing. What I want to tell you. So my daughter, 24 years ago, she was born. She was an emergency cesarean and she was 9 pound 3. That's freaking massive, right? So I have a crepey stomach. Let me rephrase that. I had a crepey stomach already. My skin feels freaking amazing. All right. Feels incredible. But my stomach, I looked at it today when I was getting out of the shower and I'm like, it's nowhere near as crepey. Like it's literally nowhere near as crepey as it was on Friday. And what day is it today? Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I think. Yeah. Okay, so it's Tuesday night. That's one tub in however many days that is since Friday that I've been taking. And like, I'm just going to scull the shit out of this until my daughter's wedding in January because this works. So take your photos now because if you don't, you will regret it. Okay, that's just all I want to say.
Huge action item. Yes. Who here got Everglow
Mhm.
or you're going to have Everglow? Give me a wave or put a 1 in the comments. Yes. And thanks for the reminder. For sure, it does work fast. I've heard multiple people say it works fast. So take your photos, your arms, your legs, your crepey stomach, your wherever that it is. So Vanessa, those would be $1 million. And wow, that's huge. Amazing. Yes. I don't think you can overdose. So good, good, good. Yes. All right, cool. On that note, a couple last things. So where do we go from here? Thank you everybody for sharing. Like I want to hear from everyone has so many stories from that event. Don't miss the next one for sure. Begin with the end in mind. Grab your tickets ASAP if you haven't yet. But what we also are looking at is, all right, so we have the full throttle promo for this hoodie we talked about. We also have the Maui trip that all of us can qualify. How do we do that? I want to go over real quick on this tracker so you can see how this works. And no worries, we're going to continue to go through this over the course of the year. But when you go to your back office, there is a new tab now called Lifestyle Hub. So if you go up, you will see wherever there is a menu button. Let me find it here. Actually, I think I pulled it up over here. Okay. If you've already took a look at this Lifestyle Hub yet, put a me in the comments. So Lifestyle Hub. All right. When you go into this, and this is currently the only one in here is the Maui trip. It'll give you your lifestyle credits, your current amount, if you have some. And then it'll also talk about the trip. Everyone from around the world, by the way, can come to this, even if you're not in the North American market, just up to you where you want to go. But you can go to view details and you can go to track progress. Okay. So let's say you view the details. It'll then open up a page where you can look at all the trips that are coming. We won't go to that one right now, but we're going to go to track progress. Okay. You can definitely get my credits in for sure. Oh, and Kathy Buchanan asked a question. When's Everglow and Max 2 available in Australia? There's no date yet. I do believe Everglow is a top priority for Australia. So Vanessa, you know?
There is James. Yeah. So I spoke to Alana. We're expecting it by end of November, early December. That's the expectation.
Oh, it's coming quick. All right.
But we won't be getting the
Max 2.
The other one. The electrolyte yet.
Got it. But the Everglow.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Which is more than enough. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Okay, cool. So enough time for the Aussies that have the product to get an amazing testimonial. All right. So you're on this Maui trip. And if you earn the lifestyle credits, it'll say redeem it. So me and Becky are going to Maui. Cool. And a lot of you actually, you have enough credits to go to Maui already. But the one to pay attention to is there's many different ways to earn lifestyle credits. For example, who here picked up one of the PXP promo packs already? Like give me a wave or put a me in the comments. I'm going to have the Harpers talk about that in a bit, actually, because they really are driving them with the team. Tonight is a deadline to get those. You actually can get a bonus of 15,000 lifestyle credits for some of them. But, and those will update weekly. So for the lifestyle credits that you're getting from those packs, okay? But the biggest one is Payline volume growth. So when you click on this, it'll open up this really cool tracker. And the way to read it is this. It'll put your next tier of qualifying. So this is saying to qualify for one traveler for a room in Maui, it'll tell you how many weeks there are left to qualify. So there's 15 weeks. And it'll tell you there's a bar and then there's this period weeks and last period weeks. The best way to earn the biggest amount of lifestyle credits is looking at a 6-month to 6-month growth period. So if you look at the first 6 months of the year, January to June, how much what's called Payline volume you had, that's on your smaller line. How much volume do you have? Versus the second month, which is July through December, did you grow more? And what's cool is this tracker, before we had a calculator stuff, it calculates for you. So it'll take you, and yeah, this is assuming what Becky said, this tracker assumes there's no lifestyle credits that are banked up. So it's saying you win it from scratch, which is what I would encourage you anyway, because who here is here because you want to make more money this year than last year, right? You want to make sure your business earns more. So you want your Payline volume to grow. That means you're getting paid more. So it'll tell you based on your metrics, how much more total Payline volume do you need to hit this target? And it'll give you the remaining Payline volume and then a weekly. The one I would pay attention to is weekly. This breaks it down saying by the end of this year, if you have X amount of Payline volume weekly, then you will hit the trip. I would look at this every single week. So for us, it's a lot because That's what happens when you have a bigger title. But for many of you, it'll not be as intimidating. It might say 2,000. It might say 3,000, something like that. But look at that number for yourself. In fact, if you already know that for yourself, drop it in the chat if you know what that weekly target is. And it's going to be different for everyone based on your growth period and where you're at and everything. But it is, yeah, we broke it down with Pam and Steven the other day. So they know exactly where it's at. Your homework today, go to your Lifestyle Hub, look at this. Kelly knows, awesome. And your week's goal is get as close to that number by Friday as quickly as possible. First goal, match that weekly target. Then from there, over exceed it. So if you're, as long as you're going there, you're going to be on track. Okay. Who here's down to do that homework today to go check that out for yourself so we can get you to Maui? All right. Just look at it. And I want to promise you, everyone here can win the trip. These trips, they're not easy, but they're absolutely doable for everyone here, no matter, even if you're brand new, you can win this trip. I've seen teammates win these trips in 10 weeks from just launching. So it's absolutely possible. Okay. So just know where you stand and then we'll go from there. So that is Hawaii. Now the packs tonight, they do end. If you want to get your hands on Everglow, if you want to get your hands on Max 2.0, if you want to really experience these things, we have a couple packs for North America that can give you some extra lifestyle credits. So let me see here. Dana and Amelia, you guys drove right out of the gates. Amelia, what are some things that when you're looking at these PXP packs and promos, and tonight it ends for both Canada and United States for the extra lifestyle credits. What's your thought behind it? What's your strategy behind the packs?
I mean, these packs are just absolute power because they give you a head start with the lifestyle credits anyway. All of our team right now, we are laser focused on Maui. Maui is the goal. Okay. Every single person is going to Maui. We are, like Sunny said, manifesting. So you want to take the right steps right off the bat. I lost my voice since PSP, if it sounds a little raspy. But that's the excitement that we have going on. So we've already started working on making sure tonight each and every person takes advantage of these packs, reaching out to people on the team. If they weren't at PXP, showing them how important those packs are. Because first of all, it helps you to close out Ultimate if you're not already Ultimate. And then second of all, it gives you all the lifestyle credits to make it to Maui. So I really feel like anybody that hasn't gotten the packs, they're going to be missing out significantly on these lifestyle credits. Because I don't know when next the company is going to have another big dump of, lifestyle credits with the pack. So really, really important to get those packs tonight. Yes, manifesting Maui. We're all going to Maui. Everyone's going to Maui.
100%. Yes, yes, yes. And to look at the packs, if you're not familiar, when you go to the PartnerCo site, you go to shop, and there's a couple of different ways you can filter, but under the filters here, there's PXP promo packs. So you can click on that, and that'll show you the ones that have lifestyle credits. So for example, the 1500.1, this is the one that can get you to Ultimate. Remember, there's also an extended period now to get top pay and be at Ultimate. So if you're not there, this is your opportunity to get that now and get extra credits. But this gives you the 15,000. Guys, it takes 300,000 to go to Maui. 15,000 just from this pack. That's a lot. That's like 5% already. So that's a really big chunk.
A lot. That's a lot of credits.
Oh my gosh. And you can also do it where, let's say you're already Ultimate and you're like, well, I want to get the lifestyle credits, but I want the pack. You can actually get the pack and put it under a personally sponsored partner that you have to get the new volume bonus, and the lifestyle credits can go to you as well too. So you can get others to Ultimate, but you get paid $450 US, and you get the products and you get the lifestyle credits. A lot of cool things. Tammy said she did that, got a teammate to Ultimate. Come on.
That is
Let's
amazing.
go. Awesome. Thanks, Amelia. Really, really good strategy. So, okay. So we have that. And then last but not least, there's make it to our IPA calls, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to kick them off again. In this season, as we went through this event, so many emotions, so much joy, so much gratitude, so proud of each and every single one of you. Just to be able to collaborate with you guys, we know that if you're on this call, you are our people. And if you doubted that at all, don't doubt that anymore. Like, you're home, your flag is planted, and we're going to do amazing things together. And I think it's so significant because when I looked at the calls today, and by the way, I forgot to mention, Annika Bell also was on stage, represented amazing, came all the way from Australia. Crazy time. She said she slept 24 hours the next day when she got back. And she's in Europe right now in a weird time zone. So that's why she's on this call. But a lot of their teammates, Cheryl Brown was there, right? We just loved hanging out. We were at their house for the red and white party, like just so incredible, the types of partners that we attract here. I know that not only do I feel this way, the leaders feel this way. I think everyone feels this way, which is we are so grateful, but we have so much work to do. We have so much work to do. Does anyone else feel like you're barely just launching your business? You're like I barely started. Like, we got a lot to do right now. And we looked at our goals the next year. And we're like, we want to flood the stage with so much success. Like, I'm literally imagining the stage bowing down because there's so many of you on there. We have an incredible company. We have an incredible system. We have an incredible community. We have the best of the best of the best. And all that's needed right now is just sharing the message. So we're looking for, in this next year, we're going to have 1,000 people by Orlando. How many of those are going to be in your team? If you want to do more than that, go for it. Don't let my vision cap your vision. Jody's like 100. Come on, right? Number 2, we're obsessed about creating, and I told this already to John Wadsworth. We want to create 100 new senior officers this next year. 100 new 6-figure earners. You know what's significant? The lines here is right around 100. So what that means, that can be every single one of us. Why not? Why not you? You chose to be here today. But we want more and more and more and more. And our goal is to be, we've had so many cool experiences, and our goal is to just pour that into each and every single one of you, not just with ourselves, but everyone that we can collaborate with, our amazing leaders, everyone around us. We just have the best of the best. And we're going to give you all the tools and give you the things that matter the most that'll actually work. And if you take that and run with it, the blueprint's there, guys. You can absolutely crush this and win. So we have this special group that many of you are already a part of, but I want to continue to talk about this. It's open. Anyone can be a part of this. This is for those that want to raise their hand and say, I want to take it to the next level. But it's our Millionaire Mentorship Group. This is for those that want to make 10,000 plus a month. This is for those that want to hit senior officer, that want to win Maui. This is for those that want to learn, that want to be at a higher level. This is for those that really want to master this thing and just really understand more about this, right? It's not for everybody. And we honor all types of people in our organization. But this is for the person that's sick and tired of your goals not getting hit as quickly enough. So the Millionaire Mentorship is open. If you're already part of this, by the way, put a me in the comments. I know we have a lot of you already a part of this. But to be a part of this, it's very simple. You have to A, be ultimate, and B, personally sponsor 2 activated brand partners since August 1st. That's it. The moment you do that, we have a form. You can put yourself into there, and you can be a part of this. Tomorrow, we're going to be formally re-kicking this off. And the biggest thing one of the things that we want to make sure that we train in this group, it was made very clear by the top money earners like Todd Rowland, Brent Palmer, that the money in this business is how many presentations can you have new prospects see every day, every week? If you have 5 new exposures to the business weekly, you have a part-time income. If you have 5 new exposures daily to prospects to the business, that's a full-time income. One of our obsessions is we want to help you become a better presenter, an effective presenter. We want to help your people become better. I believe that we have the best presenters on the planet in this organization. If you just saw them on stage, they got it. And presenting isn't just sounding good, it's being effective. So we want to help this group really crack in and dial in that goal so that you feel confident to present for you, but also for your team. And that we're going to help you to dial this in so that you can really have a control of where your business is going. So I'm imagining an army of presenters on top of all the other things that we're going to train. So if that's something that interests you, be a part of our group. We're going to kick it off tomorrow. We have a chat group already, so I'll drop the link in there and prepare for the next phase. If you're not in there yet, but you want to be in there, you know what you got to do. Let's get you there. But it's on the way to getting this full throttle jacket too. It's all there. If you want to be a part of that initiative, put a 100 in the comments below, and we're going to go rock this and do some incredible, incredible things. All right. Awesome. Well, I'm with Lala. Yes, Lala, we were just talking about you. Lala, first PXP, just came on board and had a lot of fun. Lala, what's your takeaway as you take us home?
I just wanted to share my experience of meeting some really wonderful people through this company. And I needed to feel this human connection that I got from PXP. And I came back on fire. My camera was off because I was doing a client, but she left with a magazine and a sample of Renew and Noni. And I have 2 pending sales. So me coming to PXP just ignited the love that I have for people, but also the connection to the company. And I'm going to be a senior officer.
Come on. Let's go, Lala. We believe that, and we're on the same page with you. Come on. It's great meeting you. All right, everybody. Hey, have a blessed one. Feel free to unmute yourself. Have a great night, day, wherever that you're at. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Thank you
James.
so much.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody have a great night.